Ride came away well. In between horses Pull Tab and 4 wide around the first turn is Shannon Post Time as they battle for the lead and position. Towards the inside, Hitchin' a Ride benefits from the rail. Overland Pass having trouble clearing him. He's in second. Shannon Post Time about to sweep up in third. Pull Tab settles in fourth. It's a 4-length gap to 40-something in fifth. 2 lengths back to Simply American sixth. Kokomo Red seventh. Brooklet's Hank is eighth, and the early trailer Good and Guilty. The opening quarter was in 29-1 on the mid-back stretch. Shannon Post Time has now taken the lead by 1.5 lengths. Racing in second, Overland Pass by 2. Hitchin' a Ride is third. Pull Tab fourth. 40-something on the move from fifth. Then on the outside, Kokomo Red moves up with cover 6. Simply American saves ground 7th. Brooklet's Hank on the outside 8th. Good and Guilty trails the field 9 lengths from the leader. They went by the half in 1 minute and 3/5. They race around the far turn. On the inside, Shannon Post Time leads a length. 40-something parked on the outside second. Towards the inside, losing ground third is Overland Pass. On the outside, Kokomo Red is hanging fourth. He's still 5 lengths from the leader. Then on the inside, Hitchin' a Ride is no place to go. Here comes Brooklet's Hank 3 wide. Good and Guilty is 4 wide at the head of the stretch. Pull Tab has been shuffled to 8th, and Simply American trails 3/4. 1:30 they're in the stretch. On the outside, 40-something puts his head in front. Shannon Post Time battling back along the inside second. Pull Tab a distant third. From far back, Good and Guilty's closing ground fourth, now moving third. Up front, your leader is 40-something by 3. Shannon Post Time trying to hold second. Good and Guilty closing with Hitchin' a Ride. They're coming to the wire, and 40-something has the lead by 2. Shannon Post Time second. Good and Guilty finished third. Lagging the gate is Spud Knuckle Yield. Trotters are sent on their way, and Claude 9 goes for the lead. And between horses, Tunerville Trolley left. There goes Witchery driving up from the outside. Witchery is fastest of all to take the lead. Holding the inside, Claude 9 second. Mark Andrew moves up on the outside, looking for an early spot third. Holding the inside, Polo Mobile fourth. Parked in fifth, Tunerville Trolley. Oblivion Express on the inside, 6th, 3 lengths back to Prairie Land Raiders, 7th. On the outside, parked in 8th, is Spud Knuckle Yield. Trailing the field early is Hedge Yellen. The opening quarter was in 29-3. We have a continued battle for the lead. It's Witchery on the outside, holding the inside, Claude 9. And now Witchery goes about her business and takes the lead 1.5 lengths. Claude 9 second by 2. Mark Andrew now closing the gap third. It's a 5-length gap to Polo Mobile fourth. Oblivion Express now fifth. 3 lengths back to Tunerville Trolley sixth. Prairie Land Raiders seventh. Hedge Yellen eighth. Trailing the field off stride, Spud Knuckle Yield. 59-1 for the half. Second quarter in 29-3. Around the far turn, Witchery leads by 2. Racing in second, Claude 9. Mark Andrew right there in third. Now closing the gap fourth is Polo Mobile. Racing in fifth, Oblivion Express. Prairie Land Raider on the move 6th. Tunerville Trolley drops back 7th. Hedge Yellen has never been a factor. And Spud Knuckle Yields far back. They turn for home and pass 3/4 in 1:30-2. And Witchery leads by 2. Claude 9 swings out for the drive second. Mark Andrew towards the inside coming on third. Racing in fourth is Polo Mobile, a late move by Prairie Land Raider, but he's still 6 lengths from the leader. They're in the final 1/8 of a mile. Your leader is Witchery. Here comes Mark Andrew charging up on the outside. Claude 9's off stride. Witchery on the outside, Mark Andrew on the inside, and Mark Andrew's moving best of all to take the lead and win it 1.25 lengths. Witchery second, Tunerville Trolley came back to be third over Prairie Land Raider. Here they come. They're up and pacing in between horses. Broadway Norm left well for the lead, as did Broadway Locomotion. Moving through on the rail is Fox Valley Sphinx, and around the first turn, Broadway Locomotion on the outside takes the lead. Broadway Norm holds the inside, second by 2.5. Fox Valley Sphinx is third. It's a 3-length gap to Broadway Promise fourth. Racing in fifth is Tyga in sixth position. Christie's Wise Fella. Government Panel seventh. Snazzy Jazzy eighth. And Carolina Mike trails the field by an opening quarter in 29-2. On the mid-back stretch, it's Broadway Locomotion, a length and a quarter, racing in second. Broadway Norm. Then it's a 2.5-length gap to Fox Valley Sphinx in third. On the inside in fourth, Broadway Promise. Tyga saves ground fifth. Now out looking for cover sixth is Government Panel. Moving up behind him, seventh, under a snug hold is Snazzy Jazzy. Eighth on the rail, Christie's Wise Fella trailing the field, but on the move, Carolina Mike. He's about 8 lengths from the leader. Half was in 59-4, and around the far turn, Broadway Locomotion, a length and a quarter. Broadway Norm's had a golden trip second. He now lacks racing room. On the outside, Government Panel gains ground third. Right behind him, Snazzy Jazzy fourth. Fox Valley Sphinx, no place to go fifth. Carolina Mike moving 3 wide sixth. Up to be seventh is Christie's Wise Fella. Shuffled eighth, Broadway Promise trailing Tyga. They turn for home and pass 3/4 in 1:31-1 in the final 3/16. Broadway Locomotion leads by 2. In between horses, Broadway Norm. Here comes Carolina Mike with a rush. That's Carolina Mike up to take the lead. Here comes Tyga now charging on the outside second. Broadway Locomotion third. A late move by Fox Valley Sphinx. Government on the inside, Carolina Mike on the outside. Tyga getting up. Carolina Mike second. Fox Valley Sphinx up for third. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Letty Netty, the Eyes Have It, and Finale's Philly drive out for the lead. Then moving up on the outside, looking for an early spot is Sheffin as they move around the first turn. Lady Netty from the outside takes the lead. The Eyes Have It racing second. Finale's Philly third. Sheffin parked on the outside fourth. Getting away fifth is Jeffers Jewel. In sixth position, Beboppin. Racing in seventh, Would I Lie, and Miss Lady six is the early trailer. They move on to the backstretch and pass the quarter in 30 3/5. Your leader by 2 1/4 lengths. Letty Netty racing up on the outside. There goes Jeffers Jewel. She was fifth, now fourth, third, second. Jeffers Jewel with a rush now takes the lead. Lady Netty yields in second by 2. The Eyes Have It third. There goes Sheffin driving up fourth. Beboppin hustling up on the outside fifth. Locked in along the inside sixth is Finale's Philly. Then on the outside, Would I Lie trailing the field. Miss Lady six, but she's just 6 lengths from the leader. They're halfway home in 101-4. Around the far turn, Sheffin on the outside, Jeffers Jewel on the inside. These two battle heads apart for the lead. Beboppin on the outside, about to go 3 wide third towards the inside. Lady Netty still there fourth. Would I Lie on the outside fifth, and she's still 4 from the leader. Miss Lady six behind her. Then it's Finale's Philly dropping back. The Eyes Have It. They turn for home. On the outside with a short lead, Sheffin 3/4, 1:32-2, and Sheffin now takes the lead. Jeffers Jewel racing in second. Lady Netty looks for racing room third. Beboppin fourth. Far outside, here comes Would I Lie, and Would I Lie now swoops up to take the lead. Lady Netty closing back along the inside with Beboppin between horses. A late move by Finale's Philly coming down to the wire. Would I Lie, Lady Netty coming back. Would I Lie getting up. Lady Netty and Beboppin finish third. Rose Donato to security, please. Rose Donato to security. Racing fans, for those of you here at Hawthorne, I'd like to remind you the barber shop is open today. Lower level grandstand, east end of the grandstand. Here they come. They're often pacing with Simply Red and Queen's Arrival driving out for the lead. Racing in third, Muriel's Gale. Dropping in fourth will be Sea-Bar Devotion. Came away fifth, moving quickly on the outside, looking for a spot is Like Gangbusters. Racing in seventh is Texas Girl, Sugar Lorraine eighth, and the early trailer, Stylish Sharon. They move on to the backstretch and approach the opening quarter. Queen's Arrival leads a length and a quarter. Racing in second, Simply Red, Like Gangbusters, parked in third by a quarter in 29-2. Like Gangbusters now on the outside to challenge and take the lead. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Like Gangbusters diving over to the rail. Racing in second, Queen's Arrival, Simply Red third. With the leaders fourth and is Muriel's Gale on the outside. Devotion gains ground fifth. Saving ground on the inside sixth is Sea-Bar. Moving up with cover seventh, Texas Girl. On the outside, Sugar Lorraine 8, Stylish Sharon trails. 8 lengths would cover them all. 58-4, they're halfway home. First quarter 29-2, second quarter 29-2. And around the far turn, Like Gangbusters, a length and a half. Along the inside, second, Queen's Arrival. Devotion gains ground without cover in third. Here comes Texas Girl on the outside fourth, and she's just 2.5 from the leader. Simply Red shuffled on the rail, fifth. Sugar Lorraine on the move, sixth. Racing in seventh as they turn for home, Stylish Sharon. Muriel's Gale shuffled eighth. As they pass 3 quarters in 1:30 flat, they're in the final quarter mile. Devotion on the outside, Like Gangbuster digs in. Texas Girl is 3 off the rail. Far outside, Sugar Lorraine is coming on, and it's Texas Girl now surging to the front. Here comes Sugar Lorraine closing on the outside second, racing in third, Devotion. Texas Girl has the lead. Sugar Lorraine second, Devotion finished third. Here they come. They're often pacing. Mystical Nectar left well for the lead. On the outside, Fox Valley Pacific hustles up second. Settling in third is Gene Stewart with Holly's Cheer fourth, and the rest of the field drops in line. Noble Nora came away fifth. Bonaire's Bonfire Racing sixth. Star Spangled Lady seventh. Angel Baby came away eighth, and Dominguez Pet trails the field. As they move on to the backstretch and approach the opening quarter, it's Fox Valley Pacific, the leader, racing second. Mystical Nectar in the opening quarter was in 30 1/5. On the backstretch, they race Fox Valley Pacific a length and a half. Mystical Nectar racing second. In third position, Gene Stewart racing in fourth. That's Holly's Cheer. Noble Nora fifth, racing in sixth. Bonaire's Bonfire. Star Spangled Lady seventh. Dominguez Pet moves up eighth, now trailing the field. Angel Baby, she's about 12 lengths from the leader. They race over to the half-mile pole, and Mystical Nectar takes out of second to take the lead. Half was in 101-1, and around the far turn, Mystical Nectar leads by 2. Fox Valley Pacific second by a length and a half. Racing in third, Gene Stewart. On the outside, Noble Nora gains ground fourth. On the inside, with no place to go, Holly's Cheer. Hanging out there fifth without pace is Bonaire's Bonfire. Right behind her, Dominguez Pet. Then towards the inside, losing ground, Star Spangled Lady, Angel Baby at the end. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:31 3. Your leader by 4 lengths, Mystical Nectar, closing on the ground outside second. Here comes Noble Nora. Dropping back is Fox Valley Pacific. Gene Stewart closing ground. And on the far outside, here comes Dominguez Pet. Fifth, fourth, third, now second. Dominguez Pet on the outside, up the challenge, Mystical Nectar. Here comes Angel Baby on the far outside. Dominguez Pet's going to get up to win it. Angel Baby up for second. Mystical Nectar finished third. Here they come. They're up and pacing. Man of Honor left well towards the inside. Bow Nose Racing left. In between those two Osborne's Tyler B will settle in third. Justamini drops in fourth. Fifth on the rail, Matt's Venture. Akakel is sixth in the early trailer is Inquisitive Fella. 7 pacers for today's 7th race. Move on to the backstretch, and Man of Honor has opened up 3.5 lengths. Racing in second. Bow Nose Racing by 2. Osborne's Tyler B is third. Racing in fourth. Justamini, Matt's Venture fifth. Akakel is sixth. Inquisitive Fella 7th. 30 and 4 for the initial quarter. On the mid-back stretch, Man of Honor leads a length and a half. Bow Nose Racing now closing the gap. Second, Osborne's Tyler B is third. Justamini fourth. Matt's Venture fifth. On the move on the outside, sixth, Inquisitive Fella now trailing Akakelis, and now he's on the move. They approach the half-mile pole. Man of Honor leads by 2. Racing in second, Bow Nose Racing, and they're halfway home in 102 flat. They race around the far turn. Man of Honor got an easy half-mile, and he leads a length and a half. Inquisitive Fella hustles up on the outside second. Bow Nose Racing towards the inside third. Here comes Akakelis ranging up on the outside fourth. Shuffled fifth with no place to go. Osborne's Tyler B. Then on the outside, it's Matt's Venture. He's still sixth from the front. Trailing the field, Justamini. They turn for home, and Man of Honor has picked up the pace. 3 quarters, 1:31 and 3. Third quarter in 29 and 3, and Man of Honor leads by 3. On the inside, Inquisitive Fella second. Akakelis is coming on third. Here comes Akakelis to take the lead. Man of Honor can't hold him off second. Inquisitive Fella third. Justamini and Matt's Venture coming down to the wire. Akakelis leads in between horses. Matt's Venture. Akakelis is going to win it. Man of Honor a game second. Tight for third between Matt's Venture and Justamini. Price is now posted. The and here they come. They're up and pacing. Great Jubilation left well for the lead. H.H. Funnybone showing speed to try and drop in second. The rest of the field settles in line with Brooke Lobel coming away third. Victory Embrace fourth. Racing fifth. Broadway Talent. Sandra Linderek sixth, and seventh Odyssey Encounter in the early trailer. Pamela Puppet. They move on to the backstretch and approach the opening quarter. It's Great Jubilation, the leader. H.H. Funnybone second. Brooke Lobel third. The opening quarter timed in 29 and 3/5, and now Brooke Lobel takes out of third. She's second. Brooke Lobel sweeps up to take the lead. Racing in second, Great Jubilation. H.H. Funnybone third. Racing in fourth on the mid-back stretch is Victory Embrace. Then it's Broadway Talent fifth. Ranging up on the outside looking for cover sixth is Sandra Linderek. Moving in seventh, Pamela Puppet now trailing Odyssey Encounter. Over to the half-mile pole they roll. Your leader is Brooke Lobel by 2, and they're halfway home in 1 minute and 2/5. Around the far turn, Brooke Lobel a length and a half. Great Jubilation racing in second. H.H. Funnybone third. Sandra Linderek on the outside fourth. Pamela Puppet moves up fifth. Victory Embrace shuffled sixth. On the outside in seventh, Odyssey Encounter. Broadway Talent has been shuffled to last. They race side by side, 4 on the inside, 4 on the outside as they turn for home. Brooke Lobel and Sandra Linderek are heads apart by 3 quarters. 1:31 and 3, they straighten away to the wire. Brooke Lobel holding firm, now draws clear a length, hanging second on the outside, Sandra Linderek. Great Jubilation third on the outside, Odyssey Encounter. Looking for racing room on the inside is Victory Embrace coming down in the final 16th of the mile. Brooke Lobel leads. Sandra Linderek just cannot gain, and Brooke Lobel will win it by 2. Sandra Linderek second. Victory Embrace found room and came on very strongly to be third. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Fleur de Mal, Bill the Bartender, and Broadway Bravado drive out for the lead. Towards the inside, Rorty JB came away well as they battle for early position. And around the first turn they race. Fleur de Mal leads. Broadway Bravado drops in second, racing third. Rorty JB settling in fourth is Bill the Bartender racing in fifth. J.E. Big Red 2 lengths back to I Want to Kiss. Then on the inside it's B47. Kevin's Goal is eighth, and trailing the field Cimarron Express, and driving from third, there goes Rorty JB. Quarter time 29-3, and Rorty JB on the outside now takes the lead. Fleur de Mal making him work hard for the lead. There goes J.E. Big Red now charging up third. Now moving second, J.E. Big Red moves up to challenge and take the lead. They approach the half-mile pole, and J.E. Big Red draws clear by 2. Rorty JB second a length on the outside. Bill the Bartender moves up third. Fleur de Mal fourth. I Want to Kiss on the outside fifth. Towards the inside, Broadway Bravado getting shuffled sixth. There goes B47 on the move seventh. Racing in eighth, Kevin's Goal. Cimarron Express at the end. 59-4 for the half. They're in the final 3/8 of the mile. J.E. Big Red leads a length on the outside. Bill the Bartender, the challenger, second. Rorty JB, no place to go, third. Fleur de Mal, no place to go, fourth. On the outside, I Want to Kiss tips out 3 wide. Right behind him, here comes B47. 3/4 and 1:30-2. They're in the stretch, and J.E. Big Red leads by 2. Bill the Bartender second. Rorty JB towards the inside third. Here comes Fleur de Mal now moving up on the outside. Dropping back, I Want to Kiss. Fleur de Mal now takes the lead. J.E. Big Red trying to fight back second. Rorty JB far outside. Here comes Kevin's Goal. There's 4 and a drive to the wire. Kevin's Goal on the outside. Can't split them. Very, very tight between Kevin's Goal, Fleur de Mal, and J.E. Big Red. A very They're off and pacing. Go Prize left well for the lead. Handsome Chap came away well. Settling in third will be Clever Fred towards the inside in fourth. Wondering Close. Dropping it along the inside now fifth. Imagine That Egyptian Prince sixth. Road Commissioner seventh, and Joe Papa trails the field, and they're in post position order as they move on to the backstretch and approach the opening quarter. And now driving from second, there goes Handsome Chap. Handsome Chap sweeps up to take the lead, racing in second. Go Prize. The opening quarter was in 30 and 1/5, and on the outside, Egyptian Prince is just rolling to the front. Egyptian Prince now takes the lead and draws away, racing in second. Handsome Chap. Go Prize third. Road Commissioner now first over and moving up fourth. Clever Fred fifth. There goes Joe Papa moving up sixth. On the outside, Imagine That seventh. Now trailing the field, Wondering Close. They move by the half mile in a time of 1 minute and 2/5. Around the far turn, Road Commissioner, your new leader. There goes Joe Papa now ranging up on the outside. Second, Egyptian Prince third. Imagine That gains ground on the outside with cover fourth. Then racing along the inside, fifth as they turn for home. Handsome Chap, Wandering Close on the outside, sixth. Go Prize shuffled seventh, now trailing the field on the outside of horses. Clever Fred. They race side by side for the final quarter mile, 3/4, 1:31-3. They straighten away. Joe Papa on the outside, Road Commissioner on the inside. These two battle for the lead, and Road Commissioner digs in and draws away by 2.5 lengths. Joe Papa cannot stay with them. Imagine That third. Egyptian Prince fourth. Looking for racing room is Handsome Chap coming down to the wire. Road Commissioner leads on the outside. Joe Papa and Imagine That battling for second. Road Commissioner's going to win it by 2.5. Imagine That up for second. Joe Papa finished third.